The golden savanna stretched beyond the horizon, painted in shades of amber and honey by the rising sun. The tall grasses swayed gently under the whisper of the wind, and acacia trees stood like silent guardians across the plains. This was the heart of Africa's wilderness, vast, untamed, and alive. In this kingdom of sun and shadow lived a mighty lion named Zahari. Zahari was no ordinary lion. His mane shimmered like burnished gold beneath the sunlight, thick and powerful, framing eyes that held both wisdom and fire. The animals of the savannah knew him well, not only for his strength, but for his presence. When Zahari walked, the earth seemed to acknowledge him. When he roared, the plains listened. The keeper of Balon-Chezari ruled over his pride with quiet authority. The lionesses, swift and strategic hunters, respected him deeply. Together they maintained balance in the ecosystem of the savannah. The zebras grazed cautiously, the antelopes stayed alert, and even the bold hyenas kept their distance when Zahari's scent lingered in the wind. Yet Zahari was not cruel. He hunted only when necessary. He understood the unspoken law of the wild. Survival, not dominance, was the true measure of strength. Each morning, Zahari climbed a rocky outcrop overlooking his territory. From there, he watched the golden plains awaken, herds migrating, birds lifting into the sky, elephants marching toward distant watering holes. He was not merely a ruler, he was a guardian of harmony. A season of drought on near, the rains failed to come. The sky hardened into endless blue, and the rivers shrank into cracked veins of mud. The grass turned brittle. Hunger crept into the bones of the savannah. Zahari noticed the change first in the silence. The birds sang less. The herds moved farther away in search of water. Even the wind felt thinner. The pride grew restless. Food was scarce. The younger lions complained with soft growls, and tension brewed like distant thunder. But Zahari remained steady. He led his pride across unfamiliar terrain, toward a region where ancient baobab trees stood tall, trees that marked the presence of underground springs. The journey was long and dangerous. Rival lions lurked at the edges of territory. Hyenas trailed them patiently. One night, as the moon bathed the plains in silver light, Zahari faced a challenger, a younger lion, powerful and ambitious. The duel was fierce. Dust rose around them as claws struck and roars echoed through the night. But Zahari fought not with rage, he fought with experience. With one final surge of strength, he pinned the challenger and released a roar that rolled like thunder across the savannah. The message was clear. Strength must protect, not destroy. The challenger retreated. The return of rain days later, Zahari's determination paid off. The pride reached a hidden oasis, a shimmering pool fed by a hidden spring. Life gathered there, gazelles, birds, even elephants. For a brief moment, the savannah felt united in its thirst. Then, as if summoned by hope itself, clouds began to gather. The first raindrop fell onto Zahari's mane, then another. Soon the sky opened, pouring life back into the earth. The scent of wet soil rose like a blessing. The grass would grow again. The rivers would flow. Zahari stood tall in the rain, his name darkened but proud. On him, his pride played. Cubs leaping in puddles, lionesses resting peacefully. He had not only defended his territory, he had safeguarded the future. The legend lives on as seasons passed. Zahari grew older. His steps slowed, and silver crept into his golden mane. But his legend grew. Young cubs would listen wide-eyed as their mothers told stories of the Lion of the Golden Savannah, the king who led through drought, who fought without cruelty, and who understood the delicate rhythm of life. And even after Zahari's final roar faded into memory, the savannah remembered. For in every sunrise that turned the grasses to gold, in every distant roar that echoed across the plains, the spirit of Zahari lived on, not just as a king of beasts, but as the heart of the golden savannah itself.